Working the plan to perfection. Working the plan to perfection. And you don't have to go there. Habakkuk 2 and 3. Habakkuk 2, chapter 2, verse 2 and 3. I'm going to read it real quick. It says, "Then the Lord answered me and said, write the vision." If you have a vision, God says, write it down. Don't just let it stay in your head. Take the vision and write it down. And then he says, make it plain. Don't come up with all these complicated solutions. No, just make it plain. Okay? Then he says that he may run who reads it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time. But at the end it will speak and it will not lie. Though it tarries, wait for it. Though it tarry, God has not forgot. Wait for it will surely come to pass. It will not tarry. Now I looked up that word vision. A vision is being able to see things in the future. When you get a vision, you see stuff like, some of you may have a vision to some high school, to go to college. Or you on a job, you have a vision to go higher on your job. It's the ability to be able to see the future. Okay? And also it's a mental image of what the future will or could be. When you got a vision, you start getting up. You talked about it, Sister Brooke. You got this vision, and it's a mental image of what your future could and will be. But you got to write it down. Why you write it down? Because faith demands a plan. Faith demands a plan. Don't tell me all the faith you got and then you don't have a plan on how it's going to get accomplished. You can have all the faith about how God is going to heal you. Okay? How you gonna get that healing? Some healing is not in medicine. Some healing is just as simple as you eating right. Now, how you gonna accomplish that? By writing it down. Okay, I'm gonna cut back on sugar. I'm gonna cut back on soda. I'm gonna stop eating fried food. You have to write it. When I went to the doctor about my high cholesterol, they didn't give me no medicine. They gave me a piece of paper and said, follow these things on this paper and your cholesterol will come down. They wrote it down. I saw it. But they wrote it down, and because I was able to see when you write it down, it causes you to continue to reactivate your faith because you keep seeing it. And when you see something, you tend to believe it more than just having it in your head, because there's a lot of things that God will have for you to do, but if you just keep it up here, you're going to forget. So that's why he said, write the vision down. God has a plan for you, but guess what? He ain't going to plan for you. He has a plan, but he ain't going to plan for you. Moses. I'm going to turn Genesis chapter 6. Read this real quick. He had a plan for Moses to deliver Moses, but guess what? He wasn't going to build that ark for Moses. No. Watch this. Verse 6, chapter 6. Noah. I'm sorry, Noah. Thank you. Yeah, right. Chapter 6, God had a plan to deliver and save Noah and his family, but God wasn't going to plan for him. Verse 6 and 13, it says, and God said to Noah, the end of all flesh has come before me, for the earth is filled with violence through them, and behold, I will destroy them with the earth. Make yourself. That's what God told Moses. I'm going to say, Noah, make yourself an ark of gopher wood, make rooms in the ark, and cover it inside and outside with pitch. And this is how you, not God, he's telling Noah, this is how you, Noah, gonna do it. And he began to give Noah instructions on how to build the ark. God had a plan, but he wasn't going to plan for Noah. If Noah had to be delivered, Noah had to write the instructions down and plan it himself. Whatever it is that you are believing God for, if you believe in God for a, let's say, if you're renting and you're tired of renting and you believe in God for a house, okay, the first thing when you go to a person or sales or representative or realtor, what they're going to do is they're going to sit you down and they're going to write out what you need to do. If you want to come out of debt, you go to a debt counselor, the first thing they're going to do, they're going to sit you down and they're going to write out how to come out of your debt. God has a plan, but he ain't going to plan for you. You got to stop being lazy and get up and plan what it is that you want God to do. For instance, I see a couple of married couples in here and people who want to be married. When you get married, you got the vision, wives, women. You got the vision on how you want your wedding to be. Am I right?
Yes.
The first thing you do is you go get a what?
Wedding magazine.
Planner.
No, that's the first time. Okay.
You go get a wedding planner and you sit down and you write out how you want your wedding to be.
I get it.
That's the first thing you do. You got the vision, but you got to write the plan out. Now, I'm going to say this. How much time I got, Angel? How much time I got?
You had 7 minutes.
7 minutes. Okay, good. Okay. I'm gonna show you something. How easy you can come out of debt. How easy you can get that car. How easy you can go from being a renter to owning and becoming a landlord. I'm going to show you real quick how easy it is. And it don't cost you nothing but probably $3. You see this? This is a notebook, costs $1 from the dollar store. You take this. Where's that? Okay, it's over here.
All right.
3 things you need. Real simple. The vision is not complicated. You take this notebook. You take this pen. And you take these $5. And you work them. And they will get you out of debt. They will get you in that home that you want. They will buy you that car that you want. And you will go and begin to walk in financial freedom. $5, a notebook, and a pen. God has a plan, but he ain't gonna plan for you. Watch this. Take your phones out real quick and go to your calculator. Go to your calculator. Y'all got no smartphone. I'm there now. Tyrone, when y'all was here at the church, I had that flip phone. I done moved up now, Tyrone. I done moved up now, Tyrone.
Thank you, Lord.
Yes, sir, boy.
Thank
All right
you.
now. Yes, sir. God had a plan, but he wasn't going to plan for me. All right, now. You take $5. You take 5 times 5 times 7. Now times that times 4. Wait a minute, not that. 5 times 7. No, 5 times 7, that's 35.
Yeah, you said 5
Oh,
times 5 times
I'm sorry.
7.
Okay.
Minus
5 times 7,
Uh-huh.
that's 35. Times 4, that should be 140. Times 12. That's $1,600. And that's $1,680. 1,000. Now times that times 5. In 5 years, this $5 a day. Because if we look at it, most of us, we spend about $50 to $70 a week. Sometimes on Friday, you spend $40 just going out to eat. On Fridays. If you will cut that out, write it down. I'm gonna cut this out. You take that $5 a week, and you do that for 5 years. There's your house. There is your car. There is your financial freedom. And all it took.
Whoa, all right. Won't you do it?
Okay. And all it took was $5,
A notebook.
a notebook,
And a pen.
and a pen.
Write it down.
How much I got? 1 minute?
Couple minutes.
Okay. How I got out of debt and how I became financial freedom is I began to write down everything. I took this notebook. I began to write down every dime, every penny that I spent in a week. And I was shocked about how much money I was burning, about sometimes $200 in 1 week. And at the end of the month, when I do my inventory, I done spent $600-700. And it's gone. That money ain't coming back. It's gone. It's at McDonald's. It's at the dollar store. It's at Walmart. That's where my car was. That's where my house was. And I had nothing to show for it. God said 2018 is the year of debt cancel. The year of bondage. And if you're going to come out, God said, I got a plan. He said, I know the plans I have for you. But mother, I ain't going to plan this for you. You got to go and you got to write down and start targeting your money. Your money is going to go wherever you target it.
Yes.
If you target it at the restaurants, that's exactly where it's going to go. If you target it at putting some of that money back in your saving account, that's exactly where it's going to go. And that's why I had you to take $5 and multiply it by 7 days, multiply that by 4 days, by 4, which is a month, then multiply that by 12, which is a year, and then multiply that by 5 years. That's $8,000 in your pocket.
Wow.
Now that's just $5. That's just $5. If you took $15 a day, which comes out to $60, I believe, a week, times that, times 4. 6 times 4 is what? 240? 60 times 4, that's 240. And then times that times 12. And then multiply that by 5 years and see what you get. How much? $14,400, y'all. God has a plan, but he ain't gonna play it for you. This is something you gotta do, and you have to be disciplined. If you want to get out of debt, if you want to be the head and not the tail, take a piece of notebook paper, a pen, and $5, and wait and watch it multiply itself. And you will see yourself the head and not the tail. Amen?
Amen.
God bless you.